Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to JC's Anime Reviews. I know it's been a while since I have uploaded. That's because I was traveling from New Hampshire to Florida. I mentioned it in my Q&A video, how I had to travel back, and it took a while to unpack and get everything all set up, but now it's all set up, and I'm also using a different camera than usual. It's an old camera that I've had for a while, and it turns out that it works pretty well for this too. So yeah, that's why I haven't uploaded a full video in a while, but I'm back, and in this video I wanted to do an unboxing and showing off some manga that I got, because I got some figures for Christmas and had to send them back home in January, so we wouldn't have as much stuff to bring back. So I haven't opened them yet, and I also got a bunch of manga recently. So I wanted to do a video like this as my first one back because it's a lot easier than editing a whole video going over anime, but I will have a video like that out next week, and I'll be back to doing those videos. And now that I have a different camera, I can use my old camera to point it at the desk and show you guys some of the stuff that I open. So first off, I got the first 5 volumes, at least that are released right now, because I think the next one comes out in June, of Rent a Girlfriend. This isn't in the correct order, but there's volume 3, 4, and then I'll grab the other ones. I think I only have enough room to show 2 at a time, unless, oh wait, I have space right here. So they're in the wrong order, but 3, 4, 5, and then 2 and 1. The main reason I got this is because I thought it would be cool to buy volumes as they're releasing, to have some manga to look forward to buy one like once every few months, because volume 6, the English version, comes out in June. I just mostly wanted to have a manga to buy for a little bit and slowly collect it. I just thought that that would be fun. So that was the main reason I got it, but I also do love this series. So I did get a bunch of other manga over here. It's for one series in particular, but before I do that, I wanted to show you this real quick. It is the Blu-ray for Zoku Owara Monogatari. Last year, I watched all of the Monogatari series, and this was the only one that you couldn't watch legally. I have seen it, but I wanted to buy it on the Blu-ray. That way I could watch it whenever, because I plan on rewatching the Monogatari series, because it's probably my favorite anime series. I know I haven't made a video on it, but whenever I rewatch it, I will make a video, and that's why I have this. So I figured I would just show you guys this. It's comes with a bunch of stuff inside of it. It's like different pictures of the characters and stuff. But yeah, I recently got this too. And now the next thing I got, or all the manga that I got, is Magi. So if you look behind me, next to Berserk, I have the first 20 volumes of Magi, and then I bought the rest. There's 37 volumes. I got volume 21 through 37, which is the rest of them. They look very cool. I'm pretty sure past volume 20, roughly, or from what I've heard, is where the anime goes past. Right now, I'm on volume 4, and I've seen the whole anime. So yeah, it'll take me a while before I get to the manga content, or the new manga stuff, but I just wanted to get all of it because I enjoy collecting manga. Here's volume 24, volume 25, volume 26. I'm just gonna show this pile right now because it would take way too long if I went through every single cover. But yeah, Magi is a really great series. The manga is only a little bit different from the anime, but the anime is really good, and so far the manga is really good too. Okay, so now it is time for the figures. I have 4 figures, and the first one is this Dr. Stone one, because I really like the show. I thought season 2 started off not as good as the first season, but by the end of it, I loved season 2 as well. So yeah, we'll unbox this Dr. Stone, Band Presto. This is not an ad for them, but if you are looking for somewhat cheap figures, roughly I think between $20 and $30, they make some pretty decent ones. I have Deku and Tanjiro Band Presto figure too. So these are always good for if you don't have a whole lot of money to spend on figures. Okay, we got the head. I was gonna make a joke about his hair, but I don't remember what vegetable his hair looks like. Okay, we got him out. It looks pretty good. Oh, he's missing an arm. It's inside of this thing. I'm gonna go ahead, open this up, and put him together, and we'll see what he looks like. So this is what the figure looks like unboxed. It looks pretty good. He's holding the... I do not know why I cannot think of the name of this thing. He's holding this thing, and yeah, let's see if he stands okay. He stands all right. I could be wrong, but it seems like that this might go on the back of his shoe to hold him. Real quick before I move on, let's rate this figure. So I probably give it like a 7 or 8. In terms of like the Ban Presto figures, I think this is probably the nicest one I've had. That would probably be like a 9 or a 10 in terms of like how much money you spend on it. I think it's roughly $30. It's a pretty solid figure. Besides not knowing what this thing is, I really like it and it looks pretty good. So now let's move on to the next ones. Okay, so I've got the next figure here, and it is Black Hanakawa from the Monogatari series, from Neko Monogatari. The other two figures I have are also Monogatari girls. This is the figure itself. The figure looks pretty good. If we're rating the figure by itself, probably like a 9. Like, it looks really good, like, for the price. I think this one was only $30 or $40. Like, the detail on, like, the clothes, like, there's the clothes wrinkling right here. Plus, it comes with the floor in Araragi's house and this chair. Okay, so she goes on it like this. It's a little hard to show you, like with where my camera is, what she looks like. So yeah, she just kind of sits on this. Overall, I'd probably give it a 10 because not only do you get the pretty good figure for a pretty good price, but you also get the chair and the floor. I'm actually surprised at the quality from how cheap it was. I'll leave links in the description to it if you want to buy it, but it was pretty cheap for the pretty good quality. Real quick, one thing I just noticed is on the chair right here, got a little scratch on it right there. I don't know if it came like this or if I put the figure on and scratched it. If it is, that kind of sucks that the figure scrapes against it so much, but at the same time she's laying on this, so probably won't be able to notice it. So moving on to the next figure, it's Suki, I think is her name. Her name has a T at the beginning, and I've never really been able to pronounce it. I don't know if it's pronounced like Tsushima, where the T is silent, so it might be Suki. While she's not my favorite character from the series, I always thought that she was super funny, and I just really liked the interactions with her in Araragi. I know you can't really see the unboxing process on the camera because of how large the box is, but I'll do my best to show it. Pretty good stand. It has some Japanese word. I'm assuming that it says Suki Monogatari. We got her out. This is her. She's doing the pose that she normally does when she says peace and does this a lot. I think this one was the most expensive, by the way. I think it was like $45 or something like that. But for the quality that it is at the price that it's at, it's really good. And then it also comes with a stand, which I really like. The only thing I don't really like is this thing under her foot, like this little black thing. I think it would be cool if it just went in like her foot was touching here, but because it's the exact same color, it kind of blends in with it and you don't really notice it. Like looking at it from here, you can barely notice that it's in. It's still pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of that design, but overall it's a really good figure. Again, probably a 9 or a 10 is what I'd give it. It's really good. Moving on to the last figure, and then I have a couple other things that I want to show you guys that they're not unboxing, but they are very cool. So I got the last figure. It is my favorite character in Monogatari, and it's Shinobu. So, chair is unboxed. Now it's time for Shinobu. So this one comes with a floor like Hanakawa. And now, here's the figure. I think it's not as good as the other ones. It's definitely pretty good, especially for, this one might have been the cheapest one. I could be wrong. And it looks like it's like weighted down here so it could sit on it. So yeah, she sits on the chair. It would be kind of cool if there was like things that would lock the chair in place, because it just sits here. So as long as you don't have an earthquake or hit your shelf, it should stand. Overall, I'm probably going to give this one a 7. It's not as good as any of the other figures, but it's still pretty good, especially for how much I paid for it. So that was all the figures and manga that I got. Now, there's 2 more things that I got for Christmas that I just wanted to show you guys. One of them I'm going to have to show a picture for, because there's no way I'm putting it on this desk or really even showing it in frame. It's over on my shelf over there. I'm going to take a picture of the shelf and put it on screen. But first, let me show you the other thing that's right over there on my desk. So here it is. It's a hand. This is just a mannequin hand that you can buy online. My dad put this whole thing together, but on each of the hands, they're the Nen chains that Kurapika used in Hunter x Hunter. It's a little tangled, so it's a little hard to tell what it is, but I just wanted to show you guys this. So here's this one. I'm pretty sure this was a healing one. I can't remember though. It's been a while since I've seen Hunter x Hunter. They're on whatever hand he had to put it on. I know the pinky one was healing, I think. This is the one for like wrapping around the heart or whatever. We kind of need to untangle them a little bit, but I just wanted to show you guys this. It's on this mannequin hand, and I just thought it was super cool. The thing that I was saying earlier that I couldn't bring over here that I wanted to show you guys, I'll put the picture on screen now. It's Inosuke's swords from Demon Slayer. He's not exactly my favorite character. I do really like him, but I always thought that the design of his swords were really cool, because all the other characters have, like, Tanjiro has like the black blade. Zenitsu, I don't know what color his sword is, but it looks like it has lightning going up it. Whereas Inosuke's, they're just these cool jagged edge swords. I think that the design's pretty unique for Demon Slayer, with all the other swords being very colorful and stuff like that. And yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to show you guys those things that I got for Christmas, and a lot of the manga that I ordered recently, and the figures. You'll probably be seeing them in the backgrounds of my videos from now on. I'll probably put them in front of the manga over there. So if you enjoyed this video at all, hitting the like button and subscribing does help me out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. And also, during the time that I haven't posted yet, my Mushoku Tensei video got like 1,000 or 1.2k views, and I just wanted to say thank you guys for that. That is the most viewed video on my entire channel. I'm really happy for all the support. We have gotten a lot more subs recently, but I just wanted to say thank you guys for the support on that video, and thank you for all the new subs. And I'll be back to posting once a week next week. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next week. Bye.